Hey guys, I need you to just hold on with me as I do a little bit of complaining. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, as you guys know, I run a creative agency in the equity crowdfunding space. Like that's our work, right? You bring us on and we do investor acquisition, meaning it's like a cost per lead business model, right? So like we bring you and we market to investors and we want them to opt into your world and get your newsletters and hopefully invest, right? That's our world. So because of that, we work on pretty tight deadlines. Our pricing model has to be very competitive in this space. We're not a broker dealer, so there's just some things that we have to structure our deals, just, I wouldn't say completely differently, but a little bit differently. So this relationship sometimes with issuers can be very, very, very challenging. So I say all of this to highlight what it really needs to be like on your end and what your expectations should be when you're working with a creative agency in these types of campaigns. So now that we've got that background kind of in place, let's talk about something that I am annoyed with right now, right? So we've got a client and, you know, we do this all the time where we will kind of split our retainer payment in half, right? Like, hey, pay us half now, pay us half when we finish the work, right? Again, I'm okay with that. That keeps everybody comfortable with what we're working on. So I've got that deal in place with this issuer. Now, because of that, you got to remember, like, what have you actually paid into at this point, right? Like, you know, you didn't trust us at all to pay us our full amount based on our past work. So that just means that you're approaching this already pretty skeptical at this stage of the game. So it's always a little bit of a red flag in our world, but whatever, we'll get into it because, we love doing the work. I've been doing it for a long time, a lot of track record in the space. So this issuer signs somewhere in December, right? Which again, we're around the holidays, so it's, you know, it's already a little bit weird, but they are just like, we got to go now. They're like hustling and pressuring us, right? And it's like, all right, let's go, let's do this. So we start creating content, right? Emails, images, we start creating some stuff here, send it to them, and it takes weeks to get a response from them. Like they never approve anything. So, you know, you start to get frustrated. You're like, wait, you set a fire and then you walked away and we're putting it out or we're dealing with it, right? But you're not participating with us. Very, very frustrating. So another little tidbit of information is very rarely are we creating content from scratch because you don't really hire us for that. You've already launched a campaign or you're getting ready. So you already have your content. We just need you to give us that content. Now, something that issuers do all the time is that they upload content that they don't want us to use. So we don't know that. We get in and we make a thing. We use what they give us. We present it, and then they're like, wait, why are you using these images? Those numbers are wrong. Where did you get those numbers? How did you get that graph? That's wrong. Why are you using this content? It's the content you gave me. I didn't make it up out of thin air. You gave it to us to use. You uploaded it. You grabbed it from someplace. You gave it to us to use. We're using it. How would I know differently? Then we have scenarios where, you know, when we say I'm building a landing page, you know, it's going to be, I'm going to say fairly basic at this stage of the game. Again, it's to get people to opt in, you know, not a lot of information, a hero section, maybe a bottom section. Again, we're optimizing these. We just want people to opt in, right? That's what we're getting to is our main goal. And now, mind you, what you paid us is not, again, to do a full campaign, to build everything from the ground up. If you send somebody like myself a fully customized from the ground up job that probably costs $50,000 to $60,000, and you send that to me as like, why aren't you guys building this for me? You didn't hire me for that. We could build that, but you didn't give us that type of budget to build this. You gave us this budget. You gave us some nickels over here instead of $100 bills. So no, I'm not building that. My expectation is not building that. Why is your expectation that I'm building that? That one is incredibly frustrating. I mean, if I take that into the car world, that is like you going to a dealership with a Ford Focus budget and going, I'm not exactly you know, I've seen these Lamborghinis out there. I'm not understanding like what is going on here. It blows my mind. It is one of the reasons this. So again, expectations as an issuer working with a creative agency, man, it is very challenging to get those bridges aligned so that we're all speaking the same language. So I guess the point of this whole rant is really make sure your expectations as an issuer are aligned with what you've paid, what the expectation is, what the goals are. Again, it's super, oh, be respectful and respond quickly, approve stuff, move stuff through, right? There is no such thing as a perfect post, a perfect image, a perfect LinkedIn. Those things do not exist. It's about touch points, consistency. Are you making noise in this space? So again, shed this. Oh my gosh, if only they would have saw this different image with a darker gray, they would have invested. They totally would have invested if they saw the darker grayer image. Oh, and you guys used the lighter gray image that we gave you. So now they're not investing. What are you doing? That is my world. Don't be like that. All right, everybody. If you're getting ready to do a raise, I am fun to work with. We do a lot of stuff. We got a lot of success stories, a lot of data. We love to work on this stuff. Just don't be this guy. Later.